Well, so far this isn't having combat. They have added a tiny, tiny amount. There was a little bit near the end of the first early access phase. But they've added a little surprise I'll run into soon. Over here. What do I have? Overcooked. Yeah, that's worth a little bit of something. I have a boiled dust moth. Go ahead and lower that. Take the water. Another denser membrane. Got in the distance.
Printing completed.
I guess fortunately for the ship right now, it's a tiny ship. I can kind of do everything right here. Let's take a drink of the water before we dump it all in there. So I think I saw there's metal over there. I can have that. This extractor has like a ridiculous range. So in the original game, you had to build an extractor and mount it out here on the deck, and it didn't have any power requirements.
Printing completed.
So you could use it to mine anything and everything around you floating by, but it had to be aimed exactly the right direction, right? So if you were on the wrong side of the ship, you couldn't get things. And I think the other thing about this game is, and this is like a lot of survival games, like when you first start off, you have to learn the mechanics. And then after a while, making food and getting water's not difficult. Like there are better machines that you can build inside your ship to do that stuff. Better ways to catch water so you don't have to go, pull it out. So it's difficult up front. It's kind of like just say it's not that different than the like storage issues. They make them a little more difficult up front and then down the road. I don't know why I left that there. I don't see anything out that way that I can harvest. As soon as I harvest everything here, I'm supposed to build an engine. Let's do that. Go back to the fabricator. I already have a research station. I think that's the one next to me. I have a helm for the ship. I need 4 synthetic compound, and then I'm going to need fuel. And just so, those are the Christmas things. The bed is the new one that's on this list for interior. This is all stuff that has to do with the Christmas. Synthetic compound.
Completed.
Can I make my engine now? Oh, I need 4 synthetic compounds. How many do I have? 2. So unlimited synthetics floating by. Just have to process them into compounds. Make an engine. Continue to farm these things out here. Those big sprawling things seems to have, what did I get out of that? 10 synthetics? Single ball is 4. So the only thing that's interesting, well, every game you have to suspend your disbelief a little bit. Like, this is a weird kind of dense floating dust thing, and I'm in a spacesuit of some sort or an environmental suit. I don't have any problem convincing myself that there's like floating plastic, like tumbleweeds in the air. The metal items are a little weird. These batteries are a little strange. Like, they look heavy. So I don't think there's a gravitational issue here, but it is interesting that like that floating battery looks weird to me.
Printing.
I think this is a much more basic crafting system. I really do. I'm gonna shoot those. I think those are did I already get some? Yeah, so silicon, 4 silicon. I need that to make something. There's my engine, and you'll notice it shows up down in the 6 slots at the bottom right off the bat. Actually, let's take this poster and stick it on the ceiling. the best place for it eventually, but where does the engine go? I put the engine here on this back piece. I'm going to make a second engine too. So I have an engine on my floating dirigible or airship. Well, once I get this thing fitted, we're going to take off and go to the next platform. I really want to make more. I want to make another engine. I just feel like...
Printing completed.
I feel like I want another engine.
Printing completed. Printing completed.
I have a symmetry problem. I think I have to have 2 engines, and then the ship will be balanced. Is that it? Not crazy, is it? Just a little bit? Okay. I can't wait to get off this platform. Places to go, things to do. Yeah, there's a lot less metal here. There's absolutely a lot less metal. I remember in the original game, I think synthetics and metals were a little more balanced. Okay, so I have a lot of synthetics. And I evidently have caught a... So, and food and water seems to have stabilized pretty well. Some rotten food. Make some water to drink. That was another engine. Let's go ahead and start up a condenser so we can gather more water. And then we'll put the second engine here.
The limit of maximum flight speed reached.
And we're going to be set. It's going to be great.
Printing completed.
And I need to be able to make synthetic fuel. So I need 8 synthetics. Yeah, we're going to make 200 fuel so we can put that... We're going to max out both these engines.
Printing completed.
You just walk up to the engine and it says E for open fuel tank and hold down E to turn it off. So you could run your... You could run with lower engine speed, I guess. Cook some more of this toilet food, which is interesting.
Printing complete.
Find Noah's hideout on garden location. Okay, so they have updated since I put fuel in the engine. I am now being encouraged to get off this platform, which is great. That's what I want to do. Robert, I use a creation on Starfield that makes crafting free. Well, that might change the nature of how crafting works.
Printing completed.
I don't mind those at all. I had a friend, though, I talked to him. It was in a different game. Good guy, known him for a long time. We were playing, I think we were playing Valheim with his kids. We were all on a shared server, and they were really into it. And he said he loaded a bunch of mods up in it, and then the game became too easy, and they all absolutely just stopped. And I don't know what they're playing now, but they went from enjoying the game quite a bit. But there's a balance. There's a point where you're like, I've done this enough times, I've built this enough times, I've foraged enough times to get this that it's no longer fun. Some of that falls back on the developers, I think, which is, how well do they balance it? Let's see, let's put some fuel over here. Oh, that's 100. Am I short over here? Yeah, one more fuel. Let's see, a little bit of food. Let's see where these are. These are 1 day and 13 hours and 11 hours. I'm going to go ahead and eat that one. Okay, so my engines are fueled up. And I'm going to go ahead and start some more water here. I have plenty of food. All good, man. Food, engines. Is there anything else I can learn to make? Oh, I haven't learned to make this. I need to learn how to make the box. Give me 1 synthetic compound. go ahead and learn that, and I'll make a box. That way I can store things. Always a problem in these games. Always a problem. Have I lost it? I can now make a storage box. Isn't that exciting? I think I've cleaned this platform off. I really do. I can see in the distance right there, that's more silicon. And I think I need that for something I'm supposed to build or can build. Yeah, I need 6 silicon to build the furniture fabricator, but I don't think I have... I don't know what I can build with a furniture fabricator. I don't think I have the room for it now anyway. So, the airship builder. I definitely want to build that. Well, let's learn how to make that. And then can we make a box now? I need 4 machine parts and 6 synthetic parts. Can I make those?
Printing completed. Printing completed. Printing completed. Printing completed. Printing completed.
Thanks,
Printing
Betty.
completed. Printing completed. Printing completed.
Oh, I need 15 metal. Where am I going to get 15? Floating by. So, unless I have... I'm not going to wait around here for metal to fly by. It's kind of silly. Get off this platform. There's nothing else here that I can extract the metal from. Alright, let's go. My inventory is full. Let's drink that. Let's take this water in here. Dump it in here. Get that working. So I see a metal scaffolding over there. I see some silicon. Right there, I'll take that. Let's fly. Get out of here. So 30 kilometers an hour.
Mission started. Find a cure for the virus. Send it to the space station. Save humanity.
I have played a lot of Valheim, Ben. I will probably put up a community server at some point in time for people on this channel. It's just such a casual game. It's like, I mean, I like, you know, who Robert was saying he's a lazy gamer. What's going on here, man? Am I in some kind of storm? Not liking that. So there's some games I just like to do nothing in, for that matter. I just build things. Valheim's pretty easy that way. Plus, they've done the same thing that you know, a lot of games have done, is they've added gameplay options, I guess, you know, you call it that. I see more silicon. I also see more metal up there. A lot of metal. There's silicon flying right past me. It doesn't damage the ship. I'm looking at these flashing lights up ahead. I think that's going to be the key. I think they just lead me here. This is all... I don't know. I think this is still tutorial, honestly. There's some silicon right there. So I'm just going to stop. When I let off the throttle, I hit the E key, I drop back out. Stand on the edge. Can I build a box? I need more metal. I still need more metal. Just a little more. One more piece of metal. If I get to that platform, there'll be metal up there. I can build a box. You can see it from here. There's lots of it. Oh no. And I need an empty bottle.
Printing completed.
Then I need 3 bottles. There we go. What's this one?
Location reached.
Explore the radio tower location. Okay, let's Everything's good. So my fishing lures on the right-hand side, I'm going to try to land on this. Actually, let's go outside and grab those silicon pieces right now. So I can just sit off here away from the platform, gather what everything I need. That's pretty good. Like I said in the past, before you were using this handheld extractor with this kind of ridiculous pump recharge thing, don't get me wrong, it's handy, but you could build a deck extractor immediately. And I also think, I'm thinking about it, like these floating batteries, I'd almost be happy if those were like ball lightning or something. You know, like, if I'm going to extract stuff from the environment, floating battery, that just gnaws at me. It's just, it's grating on me. Why are they floating batteries? They kind of look like bacteria or some kind of shape. So maybe in the future that'll all be explained. It'll make a lot of sense, but for right now. Okay, so we're just gonna float up over the edge of this. Hope we don't, well, we'll hit something eventually. Just trying to land without wrecking the ship.
Uncharted area. The preliminary analysis started.
Okay, let's, I'm doing well on food and water.
Detected new objects requiring scanning.
I'm gonna have lots of things to do over here. I think I saw
Printing
water
completed.
here too, so. Okay, so that's interesting. Check this out. These are new. Well, they're at least new to me. I mean, they could have happened before December of last year in that update. Broken boxes, but you can repair them. I need more repair patches.
Printing completed.
All right, so now I can open it. It has upgrade modules, a transformer, and a first aid kit. That's pretty cool. I'm okay with that. No complaints. What am I looking at here? So I have a crashed airship, which I absolutely want to go find out what's going on with that. Okay, so one of those did not open the door, this one did. So on my checklist on the left, it says optional: check discovered objects in the studies lab, scan radar device, scan metal collector, and scan flashlight tool. Robert, I think I got, when I first picked this up in 2023, I went back and looked at it before I started this playthrough, and I think I played it twice all the way to the end, where literally a sign just pops up and says, thanks for playing, this is all we have. Keep your eyes open for future developments, right? And I think I had 30, 40 hours in it. So, you know, it's a distraction. You know, it's I don't think I could get the kind of time out of this that I could out of Starfield or Fallout or any of those others. So I'm picking up these metal collector heads, which clearly means like I said, so far it's not really combat heavy. Okay, here's another thing. Let's scan this. And this is a metal collector, which is why I also picked up the metal collector heads. So I can make a metal collector. That answers the question as to why there isn't as much metal floating in the atmosphere. So there's a device to pick it up. This is a really cool device if I remember. This is the wrecked location radar. So once I can build this, and I don't know what it's going to take to build it, I get a map in my ship so that I can look around. And it's snowing, maybe? I don't know. Anyway. Glass. I think you just keep this thing charged up all the time. Yeah, I remember in the original game, it was kind of a pain. There's a repair patch. You would get this thing, and you were constantly building batteries for it, which was kind of a pain. It's not the worst thing that can happen to you by any means, but... Okay, ladders I can climb. Hopefully like that. The ship is over there. Let me make sure this works. It doesn't look like I actually landed. I think I hit the edge there. But they have a climb on board feature, which they didn't have when this game first came out. So you could get yourself trapped, jump off of the ship and be standing on a platform and be lost. So that's a big bonus on the part of Far From Home. You know, good job. Excellent. Thank you. That's a terrible thing to have to deal with. Well, there's an unstuck feature too, and when you find an unstuck feature in a game, especially, you know, it's early access, you know there's a reason to get unstuck. Something's going on over here. Can I get in here? I see a wall I can go through. Anytime I see a wall I can go through. I assume there's something on the other side. Or at least it's metal. You know, whatever. Take it. To be cautious about those. What's in here? A cosmic cat. Okay. I have to go put that on the floor somewhere so I can see it. It's like a plushie, I guess, or something. It's just, you know, something to have. I'm gonna have to fly my ship over there, aren't I? Can't reach that from here. Okay, we're gonna go up this ladder here. There should at least be... Anytime there's a beacon with a light, there's at least a battery. Yeah, maybe you need to get over my preferred playstyle thing, Robert Brooks says. Yeah, you know. It depends. If it's, if the price is right... Oh wait, there's the flashlight. It's a headlamp. So now I can learn how to make a headlamp, which is nice. And here's water. I can bottle the water up, and then I can go turn it into clean water in my filter system. You know, I guess the way I look at it is, I don't guess about 60, 70, 80, you know, $100 games. Hold on a second. There's a battery in here. So there's a battery in here, and that will turn the light off. The important thing about the light being off is that I won't come back to this platform in the future because the light will be off, and I will know that I have already been here. That's the key. But something like this, you know, the reason I was bringing up like 40 hours of playtime is like, you know, I think it was $20 when I got it. If it's 50 cents an hour, I'm okay. You know, like, I don't worry too much about it. What am I looking for here? I am out of, okay, I guess I can take some of this water and put it in here. This will hold up to 20 water, which is pretty good. Because then you can dump it back into things, which is nice, right? So, like, so if I dump it back, I think I can dump it back. I guess I'm wrong, huh? I'm gonna take a drink. I absolutely need to make a box, don't I? I need to make a box because my inventory is full. I've hit that barrier, so I didn't run into the inventory barrier on the first platform, kind of the tutorial platform. But on the second platform, I ran into it. That's going to take 45 seconds. There's other things to go look at, but I'm not going to have any room for things. I will wait for the box. There's the cat. Let's put the cat somewhere, and let's put the picture somewhere. There's my family. Oh, now I have reason to forge ahead. And, just put the cat in the corner. It's a cat in a helmet. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm definitely collecting a lot of parts.
Printing completed.
Storage box. Thank you. How about this? Now the real question I'm going to have is my storage linked with my crafting? Let's see, can I control shift? No, shift and left click. Yep, I can put all these things away. Craftable items. And transformers. Keep the battery, I guess. I'll keep the... seem to be using those pretty frequently. Those are down to 21 hours. Eat one of those. An old isotonic drink reduces fatigue, partially regenerates the energy bar. It's a Red Bull or something. So I've already filled up my first box. So let's find out. I don't have a lure. In water. Let's make a lure while we're here, just so that we can keep replenishing food. Lures are fast. I need to check the research station to see if there's something new I can make now that I've been here.
Printing completed.
Hold on a second. What's going on there, man? A swarm of moths. You could catch them with proper equipment. Okay, that's worth keeping in mind. Future, you can catch moths. Okay, what can I learn here? I can make a tool charger. So my scanner seems to be running down, so that seems like a good thing to have. Flashlight, I need copper for a flashlight. I need to find that. Location radar, that's glass, silicon, electric elements. I definitely want that. And so yeah, it looks like I can make a lot of these things. Let's make the metal collector. And we'll learn how to make the metal collector. Not actually making it. So now I can make a metal collector, and we're gonna make a... Can't make a flashlight. I can make a tool charger. I'm gonna need one of those. What's the metal collector take? Oh, that's easy. Machine parts, 5 machine parts, and 3 synthetic compounds. Well, I'll be able to make more of those. Yeah, so I'm rotten food. That's great. That's exactly what I need is rotten food. Good job. Got plenty of water. A lot of water. More water than I need. Fuel I'm not worried about right now. Food, cooker, that's pretty standard stuff. More
Printing
lettuce,
completed.
which isn't really a great item. I probably need to make another box, don't I? What do I need to make a box? Metals, so I need to make the metal collector of synthetics and machine parts. That's why I have to make the metal collector. 5 machine parts and 3 synthetic compounds. Can I make machine parts? I can. Can't make enough of them. Do I have machine parts? So, crafting is linked to your storage on the ship, which is pretty cool. And I don't think the game was that way to start. I think that's a new one. So I haven't finished exploring this whole place, so let's go ahead and take care of that. And I think I'm going to have to make... Because my energy down here is going down.
Printing completed. Printing completed.
Can I make a bed? No. Can't make a bed.
Printing completed. Printing completed. Printing
6.
completed.
I can make a bed. You make a bed.
Printing completed.
How do we do this? Synthetic corner. Probably put the cat in the wrong place, didn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger ship. I'm absolutely gonna need a bigger ship. This is ridiculous. Stack boxes. Can I make device fabricator? Airship builder. 4 synthetic compounds. Yep, we need one of those.
Printing completed. Printing completed.
I'm out of synthetic.